Got one comment on the Facebook Live says, get ready for Chicago's murder rate among young urban kids to go higher than they already are. Think about it. Another comment, they better start building more prisons. Is that where this is at? Have we gotten to that level? Is that where we're going? And it's like Illinois, they passed it for all contact sports. Well, I'm telling you, it's football, that's baseball, that's soccer, that's basketball, that's hockey, it's flag football. Because I'm sorry, there's contact that occurs. You going to ban that? Hey, while you're at it, let's ban badminton, tennis. Golf. Let's take it all away for the youth. Hey, state legislators, let's not give our youth anything. Let's take it all away. Bowling is a contact sport, I know, because I've hit that bowling ball on the side of my knee several times. At what point do we as a people stand up and say something about it? Because I don't want to see these programs disappear for our youth. This cannot happen. If I have any listeners in Illinois that listen to this later or listening live right now, you need to find a way to do something to counteract this, because you've started a trend in Illinois. Maryland's now on the chopping block. California is going to be on the chopping block. How about New York, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Florida? We know it ain't happening in Texas. We know it's not happening in Texas. Nine 353-4421. That's the number to call. Be a part of the discussion here. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this? Even if you agree with this, I want to hear why. Why do you agree with this legislation? I know I had somebody that told me that it's because these amateur coaches don't know what they're doing. Well, I know, at least here in Texas, I know everybody that I know who coaches, they ain't a single one that gets a paycheck. They're all volunteers. But I guarantee you the majority of them have played the sport at one level or another. And I know a ton of them that have played at least at the college level, and I know several that have played in the NFL that are now coaching in youth football. But if it's a case of worrying about the coaching, that we're not teaching the kids the right fundamentals, there is a fix to that. There is a fix to that. And one of the ways that can be fixed is, and this, to me, I think this is the thing that should make everybody pay attention, that make these coaches pay attention, these high school coaches, these college coaches, and the NFL. If this is the route we're going, the way to fix this and stop this is those level of coaches need to start coming out and holding some clinics. And I'm not talking just a little quick 15-minute lecture. I'm talking come out and hold a coach's clinic at a football field. Teach them how to teach the fundamentals properly. And I know we have the Heads Up program that was built by the NFL, sponsored by the NFL, and everybody's pointed out to me at one point about USA Football. Well, I'll tell you what, USA Football is, I don't know if you know this or not, they're not looking too hot. USA Football has turned into what I thought it was going to turn into. They really haven't done anything. They put out a lot of rhetoric. They put out a lot of propaganda about what they're doing for football, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. They're kind of like a middleman. I think we need to get rid of that middleman. I think these NFL, these college, some of these high school coaches are probably at the best level to do this. Start holding some of these clinics. Invite these youth coaches to come to your campus, to come on your field and teach them the fundamentals of football that you would like them to teach these kids. What are you seeing that these kids don't know that they should when they get to your level? Be a part of the system. Don't be just a silent bystander and accepting the fruits of that labor, but then want to talk down to the labor that created that fruit. Nine 353-4421. That is the number to call. 979-353-4421. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I want to make sure that this is in the forefront, that people know about it, that people are paying attention, because there are parts of our country that this is going to destroy a lot of things. We've talked about the talent level is going to trickle up to where it's going to be less, because no longer are you going to have that youth level to look down at and see who's coming up. High school football play is going to go down because of the lack of talent, because they're not getting those reps, they're not getting those learning skills at the youth level. I pointed out the Pennsylvania area. If you watch the show Steel Country, you see the staggering situation there in Beaver County. Football for some of these kids, that's all they've got. And now you're talking about ripping that away from them by legislation being passed, banning tackle football for the youth. This is something to pay attention to. This is something we need to be talking about. This is something we need to be paying attention and being ready to defend our youth. And that's what it boils down to me. It's defending our youth, because these programs are needed. These programs are doing a heck of a lot more for our youth than any government program. Because there is not a single government program out there right now that drives an hour, 2 hours a day just picking up kids to make sure they get to practice every day, to make sure they get to their games on Saturday, who sticks by and waits for their ride after practice or after a game, or takes them home. There is no legislation that does that for our youth. Jordan Anaya said youth coaches can teach the right fundamentals, and then when they move up to the next level, the coach changes everything for them. So you can't put all the blame on youth coaches. If a kid wants to play ball, it's best to teach him the right way at a young age. If they go in blind trying to learn at 13, 14, that's where more problems can occur. And I agree with you, Jordan. I'm not saying that all youth coaches are bad. What I'm saying is that's the argument that you get sometimes is that youth coaches don't know what they're doing. Well, of course they don't. They're volunteers. These guys are not paid to do what you do. High school coaches are paid to coach a football team and win. Youth coaches are not paid to do this. They're out there as volunteers. And you know as well as I do, Jordan, there are some bad coaches out there. There are some coaches that don't know what they're doing. There's some coaches out there that should not be on the sideline. There's been some coaches I've looked at, scratched my head going, dude, this is not golf. But at the same time, like I'm saying, with this happening, if these high school coaches, these college coaches are paying attention to what's going on, they need to step up and come down and actually teach these youth coaches who volunteer their time, which means these high school coaches should be appreciative of these youth coaches that come out and teach them. Show them what you're looking for as a coach. Show them what you're looking for in kids as they matriculate up to the high school level. How about being the mentor for those youth coaches? As these youth coaches are mentors for these kids. That way, we can just hand those kids right off to the high school level. Because there's a clear understanding. And state legislators, get out of my sandbox. Go fix your own house before you come over here trying to mess with mine. That's the bottom line on all that. Get out of my sandbox. Go fix your house. Because trust me, it needs it. You're listening to the Kennie Long Show here on NYSR.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
Houston Energy Football, a premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. Come out and support the Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at HoustonEnergyFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All Houston Energy home games will be broadcast live on NYSR. National Youth Sports Radio with Kennie Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy! Hi, Kennie Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain